So this Hydro Cannon is definitely going to be taking out the Machamp here, because Machamp is squishy, and that's coming from a Shadow Swampert. And they come in with a Jolteon. Oh man, it's the battle of the century, you guys. How much is... I want to see how much damage this does. It was like a Thunderbolt or a Thunder. Oh, god damn, son. Chill the hell out, Jolteon. What are you doing, man? Calm down. Okay, just barely able to get to this Lunge here. Lunge is going to do neutral damage in this matchup, so this is probably going to be taking it out. Yeah, Jolteon's very squishy. I didn't think I'd be seeing a Jolteon or an Omastar today, so very interesting battles here. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is shraydee, and welcome back to the channel. So, there's a lot of haters out there hating on the spider. You know the spider I'm talking about. He's in the thumbnail, probably in the title. You know who I'm talking about. So, Galvantula is super annoying in the Great League. Obviously, got a new move at the start of Season 4 here, or Season 3, Season 4, I don't remember what season we're in, whatever season we're in right now. Got a new move called Lunge. It's an Icy Wind clone, and Galvantula just hits so damn hard. And even though Icy Wind / Lunge is not a very heavy hitting move, coming from Galvantula, that shit hurts. Like, it really does hurt. And it's just been a meta breaker for the season here. So a lot of people are sick of it. They're like, I don't want to see any more Galvantula. Well, guess what? He's back in the Ultra League Premier Cup. That's right. So get ready to have a brain aneurysm, especially you, Raidakina. I'm looking at you. I know you're going to probably dislike this video instantly, which is fair enough. I get it. But yeah, we're going to take a look at Galvantula in the Ultra League Premier Cup. So if you're excited about that, well, I don't know. I guess hit the like button. Is that a thing that YouTubers do? Do we ask you guys to hit the like button? Is that a thing? Sorry, I'm new at this, you guys. Forgive me. But yeah, if that's a thing that YouTubers do, go ahead and hit the like button. I'd appreciate that. So let's take a look. Another huge shout out. I've given plenty of shout outs to this guy already, but Mr. Mojo, he's a bro. He's been like a supporter of the channel since basically I created this thing, and he's always submitting me some spicy battles or some cool battles, and I just really appreciate him always, coming through with this kind of stuff. So he had a Galvantula with really good stats, as you can see, 15, 14, 15, and it was close to maxed out, and he said, you know what, F it, let's max it out, let's bring it into the Ultra League Premier Cup. So Galvantula maxes out around 2200 CP, so you're definitely going to need one with perfect IVs or close to perfect IVs, and you're going to want to run the same moveset. It's going to be Volt Switch, Lunge, and Discharge. Volt Switch generates energy very quickly. It also does a lot of damage, so you're going to be able to spam out those moves left and right, and every single time you throw one of those lunges, it's going to make your opponent's fast moves and charge moves do less damage. So OP in the Great League, at least. But we'll see how it does in the Ultra League Premier Cup. So, yeah, I gave you the lead already. He's running Galvantula, and he's going to be running Shadow Swampert with Mudshot, Hydro Cannon, and Sludge Wave. And then he's got Gallade in the back with Confusion, Close Combat, and Leaf Blade. So, other important things to note about the movesets here. Close Combat is going to be a very, very heavy hitting move, but it's also going to debuff your defense by 2 times every single time you use it, and the only way to get rid of that debuff is to switch out of that Pokemon. So I know a lot of you guys probably know that already, but I'm trying to put a little bit more educational commentary on my videos here. So okay, runs into an Omastar. Interesting. They're both going to be able to do super effective damage with to each other. Omastar can do super effective with a Rock Blast, and this Omastar is running Mudshot, so it's going to generate those charge moves very, very quickly. He's going to go for this Lunge, which would be neutral in this matchup, but it's going to debuff his opponent, and he does expect a shield. And then Blaziken's going to come out, and Lunge is going to be resisted here. Actually, I think it's double resisted because of the fire and fighting typing on this Blaziken. Oh, very nice no shield on the opponent's end, because if that was a discharge, that would have come close to taking it out. It may have even taken it out. So the opponent's got Balls of Steel, goes ahead and no shields the Lunge, comes through with the Blast Burn, but it is debuffed, so it does less damage to this Swampert, and then he's going to throw this Hydro Cannon over towards the Blaziken, and it's easily going to one-shot the Blaziken just because Blaziken is very squishy, Swampert hits hard, and it's a Shadow Swampert. So this is why he's got Sludge Wave here for Gyarados, because Gyarados is going to resist Earthquake as well as Hydro Cannon. He actually is going to shield here, and then going to throw this Sludge Wave, I would imagine. And I would expect the opponent would shield this, because it's pretty obvious he's going for... Okay, never mind. Well, Never mind then. Okay, so probably just going to come in here with Gallade and Confusion all the way down, and then Omastar is going to come back in. Rock Blast is going to be resisted because of the fighting typing on Gallade, and he should be able to go for a Leaf Blade. Leaf Blade would be 2 times super effective damage in this matchup because of the water and rock typing on Omastar, and they don't shield. I don't know why they didn't shield, because their Gyarados is definitely going down. Maybe they knew it was over. So this looks like a very strong team. It's a very glassy team though. All 3 of these Pokemon are very heavy hitters and also go down pretty quickly, especially when there's super effective damage involved. So that's the first time I've ever seen an Omastar in Ultra League, so very cool to see that. All right, picks up I don't know how this goes. I mean, it's positive and negative. He's got to shield Rock Slides because Rock Slide would be super effective. And Discharge and Volt Switch are doing neutral damage, whereas the Lunge is resisted. So he does shield a Cross Chop, which is not very good. He got baited there, but gonna go for this Lunge, and he does get a shield, so that would have been resisted if it would have landed. So very good shield bait there. And then he's gonna no shield, so he's gonna call it. It is a Cross Chop, so very nice call, and that's also resisted because of the bug typing. Gonna go for this Lunge. This would be doing resisted damage, like I said, so I don't know. Okay, they don't shield. So, and at this point, could shield here, and then that Volt Switch will go through and take it out. But he's going to decide to save his shields. I like that play because the Pokemon he's got in the back are very squishy. So he's going to need at least one of those shields here. So yeah, comes in with the Gallade, and the opponent comes in with the Swampert. So maybe the opponent does not know what the charge moves are, because this is going to be double super effective. Okay, ba-boom. Well, yeah, I think the opponent was a little confused there. It also looks like Gallade is pretty good against his back line because Abomasnow is going to take super effective damage from the close combat. This Abomasnow is only 2100 CP, so I don't know what. I think Abomasnow maxes out at 2400, so anyway, so Leaf Blade would be resisted, but he does get his shield there, so very nice. And if I was the opponent, I'd be going for Energy Ball here because Weather Ball is not going to do it. And then he should be able to go. Okay, he could have gone for close combat there, but this Leaf Blade will be resisted. But with one more Confusion after that, it should be taken out the Abomasnow. So very nice play there. Gallade is still a very strong pick in is it season 4? Are we in season 4, or is it season 3? I'm going crazy, you guys. I know I say that almost every video, but I'm not kidding. I really do think I'm going crazy. All right, so going into the next battle here. This is season 6 plays right here. So we're taking, what the hell? All right, gets another Machamp lead. So we saw how this went last time. You got to shield a Rock Slide if it comes through. So let's see. This seemed pretty quick. I think this actually might be a Cross Chop. I don't even think that was a shield bait. I think they're just going for Cross Chop. Okay, so they come in with Charizard. Now this is an interesting matchup. They're going to be doing resisted damage to each other. This Lunge will be double resisted, by the way. So if he does it, oh, very nice, very nice. Because if that was a discharge, it would be taking out the Charizard there. But I expect this to be a Blast Burn since it's debuffed. Okay, it's a Dragon Claw. Wouldn't recommend baiting in that situation because as the Swampert, you're probably not going to shield since it was debuffed and Blast Burn is resisted. But Blast Burn is the way to go in that matchup there, even though Dragon Claw is neutral. And then he comes back in with Machamp, and Machamp's got a pretty good matchup against Swampert just because the counters do a lot of damage and the Mud Shots barely do anything. So gonna have to shield this Cross Chop if he wants to survive. And then he should be able to get to another Hydro Cannon before the Machamp gets to another Cross Chop or counters him down. So this Hydro Cannon is definitely going to be taking out the Machamp here because Machamp is squishy, and that's coming from a Shadow Swampert. And they come in with a Jolteon. Oh man, it's the battle of the century, you guys. How much is... I want to see how much damage this does. Was it like a Thunderbolt or a Thunder? Oh, god damn, son. Chill the hell out, Jolteon. What are you doing, man? Calm down. Okay, just barely able to get to this Lunge here. Lunge is going to do neutral damage in this matchup, so this is probably going to be taking it out. Yeah, Jolteon's very squishy. I didn't think I'd be seeing a Jolteon or an Omastar today, so very interesting battles here. I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. So I think there's 4 battles in this set, and if I end up finding some more battles, I'll put them at the end of this video, so I'll probably do like an outro or something, and if there's extra battles, stay tuned and you guys get to see the extra ones. So going into the next battle here. Alright, this is a pretty good lead. So Venusaur is going to be doing resisted damage with everything except for the Sludge Bomb. And Lunge is going to be doing neutral damage, whereas the electric moves are resisted. So definitely got to go for Lunge in this situation. Plus you're debuffing your opponent, so it's a 2-for-1 special. So this seemed pretty quick. I think it's 6 Vine Whips to a Frenzy Plant and 7 to a Sludge Bomb. So I don't know if that was a shield bait or if he's just going for frenzy plant. I'm not exactly sure. It's hard to count when it's sped up like this, and also when you're doing commentary. So he does get both shields, which is pretty huge. And then, yeah, I was gonna say could no shield this because it's been double debuff. So even if it is a sludge bomb, it's a frenzy plant. So definitely want to go for sludge bomb. Like I said, it only takes one extra vine whip to get there. The opponent comes in with the Swampert, and he does a very nice switch into his Gallade, saving his energy on the what's his face, the Galvantula. For later, and then going to be able to go for this Leaf Blade, and this will easily be taking out the Swampert just because it's double super effective here, and Gallade hits like a damn truck. So that's going to come through, take out the Swampert, and then he's going to come in with a Lapras. Alright, so since the Gallade doesn't have very much health, I may have even tried to go for the close combat there, just because this is not going to KO. Close combat maybe would have KO'd. So either way, this is kind of rough because he's still got that Venusaur here, and I know what's going to happen. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Mojo, I'm sorry. He forgot about the Venusaur. Yeah. So, that's rough. That's really rough. I do that shit all the time where I'm totally forget there's a Pokemon. So, very nice play on the opponent's end. Getting the shield for Mr. Mojo and then switching into the Venusaur to throw that Frenzy Plant. So, if he would have no-shielded that Surf, it would have been, I think, a lot different of a story here. Because the Galvantula just doesn't have enough health left here to get to another discharge. Although the Lapras has a Surf ready, so unfortunately, yeah. I don't know if that would have played out any different, because even if he no-shielded the Surf there, it wouldn't have KO'd, but I think the Lapras would have got to another Surf. So, could have switched into the Galvantula after that, but I don't know. We're playing the what-if game here, so if you guys are excited about Galvantula in the Ultra League Premier Cup, I know you're not, go ahead and smash that like button. Why do I keep saying that? Okay. I guess because I'm a YouTuber. Is that what we do? Is this what I'm doing now? Smash that like button, guys! Hit the like button, and if I get 50,000 likes on this video, I'll suck my own toe! Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you guys have to deal with me. I don't know why anybody watches my videos. So, what's my outro again? It's like, take it hard! Don't take it hard, or I guess do if that's what you're into. But I think I should have just stuck with the old outro. Take it easy, guys. Okay, guys. So it looks like we've got maybe another set of battles here with the same team. So let's go back into it. So I'm sorry about the outro. Just ignore that. There's still like another 15 minutes left in this video. I'm guessing. I'm not really sure. So I didn't get to take a look at these yet. So we're gonna watch them together. All right. So same team, I guess. Same order. Okay. Let's see how Galvantula does in the Ultra Premier Cup. Well, we've already pretty much seen that, but we're going to get a better look here. Okay, this is the lead that you want. Going to be dealing double super effective damage with those Volt Switches. The Gyarados is now realizing their mistake, and they go into Charizard, which is not really a good response here because they're, also getting super effective damage, and he gets the shield with a lunge because that discharge probably would have one-hit KO. Well, I don't know if it would have one-hit KO, but it might have. Charizard's pretty squishy, so he's going to go into his Shadow Swampert here and going to be able to tank that Blast Burn pretty easily, farming up a bunch of energy because Fire Spin generates energy pretty quick, or pretty slowly, is what I was trying to say. So he should be able to get to another Hydro Cannon here. Yeah, see that? That shield is wasted on the Charizard's end, and I bet they feel like a fool now because they just used both shields to protect a Charizard that went down instantly. So I'm going to come in, probably going to let this go because Galvantula is going to be able to handle this as well. And unfortunately might get farmed down, but going to be able to throw this Hydro Cannon before going down. But he does have two shields, so okay, just going to switch into the Gallade. Oh yeah, that's right, he's got two Pokemon that can deal with this Poliwrath. Yeah, so ain't no problem at all switching out of that matchup just because, yeah, the Confusions are dealing super effective damage and he just Confusioned all the way down. In comes the Gyarados. This Leaf Blade is going to deal neutral damage, whereas the close combat would be resisted because of the flying typing there. But going to be able to get to another Leaf Blade. So this match was pure team comp, it seemed. He had multiple Pokemon that could deal with his Pokemon. So yeah, switching into the Charizard, I don't know about that. I think I probably would have just sacked the Gyarados and tried to do as much damage as I could before going down. And then go into... This whole team is weak to Galvantula. So, I mean, you see that in the Great League, but I didn't think I would see it in Ultra Premier, but here you just saw it. The whole team was weak to Galvantula. Alright, so Not a good lead, actually a terrible lead. Mr. Mojo's going to stay in and go for this lunge here. This is going to deal neutral damage, whereas the discharge would be resisted, because ground does double resist electric, and water takes super effective from it, so it's a single resisted electric damage. Going to be able to tank that Hydro Cannon actually pretty well. Actually going to shield here, okay. And then going to be able to get another lunge off here. Does need to, because the Swampert is going to outpace this Galvantula, even though energy generation is pretty good. And yeah, that discharge didn't do that lunge didn't do as much as I thought it would. But he was able to get a shield and double debuff the Swampert before going down, so not a terrible loss there. I'm going to come in with the Gallade and probably Confusion down. The opponent switches into a Clefable. I'm going to have to switch into Swampert. Swampert's not the best response here, but if he can land 2 Hydro Cannons or 1 Sludge Wave, but the opponent does have a shield, so let's see if okay, they do shield, so that means he can probably get to a Sludge Wave here if he shields this. This is probably just a Meteor Mash, which is going to be resisted, but with the charms, it would take out the Swampert. So, and this is what Sludge Wave is for. He's actually going to go for the Hydro Cannon. I'm not sure if this KOs, but it could. I'm not too familiar with Clefables. Okay, yeah, so that does KO. Never mind then. So he does get a bunch of energy out of that matchup and takes out the Clefable. And the opponent's going to come back in with the Swampert. And this is okay. He did have a Hydro Cannon loaded, but it's not really that big of a deal. He's going to be able to come in with the Gallade and Confusion down, hopefully. He does Confusion down, so that's huge. What's in the back? It's going to be a Muck. So this close combat is going to deal neutral damage, whereas the grass would be, or the Leaf Blade would be resisted because of the poison typing on a Alolan Muck, but he's going to be able to get to a second close combat here. So very, very well done. It's very hard to pull off 2 close combat sometimes, but since the Alolan Muck had not seen any battle yet and had 0 energy, it's a very, very convincing win there. So let's go into the next battle here. So Swampert's a problem. Swampert is a problem for Galvantula, and you guys know how prevalent Swampert is in Ultra League and Ultra League Premier Cup, so it's definitely an issue. Okay, this is a good lead. This is a good lead. You're going to deal super effective damage here, and everything that the okay, wow, those waterfalls are chunking away. Gonna go for this discharge. This would be resisted because of the steel typing. Let's see if they shield. They don't shield, so huge call on the opponent's end. Balls of Steel, and gonna have to shield this Drill Peck. That would deal neutral damage. I think Hydro Cannon is the way to go because they're both neutral. Gonna just go for this lunge so that the opponent doesn't get to another charge move. I don't think they were at another one. Could probably farm down there, but that's okay. It does take 5 waterfalls to get to a to either one of the moves. Gonna switch into this Gallade here. So the problem with this matchup here is they're both dealing super effective damage, and you have to shield even if it's a Shadow Punch. Yeah, and they're gonna get to shoot 2 Shadow Punches here. I don't think this KOs. Let's see. It does not barely KO. Holy crap. So now this is not looking good. He's gonna have to go for this lunge and then probably just quit out and throw the Swampert directly into the garbage can. I don't really know. There's no way out of this one. There is no way out of this one. Yeah. Unfortunately, just the Venusaur is a problem. Like you gotta find the Venusaur. I mean, obviously he's got 2 Pokemon that can deal with Venusaur, but if Swampert's the last Pokemon that you have and Venusaur is their last, well, it's just it's not looking good for you. So possibly could even try to bait a Venusaur out, like by using the Swampert as a safe switch. I don't know. There's a lot of ways you could play this team. Definitely would need some experimentation. Okay, again, this is not good. I mean, could switch into his own Swampert. But if the opponent decided to stay in, then he would be behind on energy. Gonna let this Hydro Cannon through. That does a lot of damage. The opponent's, I think they're close to another Hydro Cannon here. Should be able to get to another lunge if he shields. And lunge just doesn't do that much damage though. I think I'd even probably just sack the Galvantula. I think I'd try to switch into my own Swampert. Just because Gallade can obviously deal with Swampert, but you know, all these Pokemon need shields. Every single one of them is going to have to use shields. So, yeah. Okay, the opponent switches out again into a Muck, which is taking super effective damage from these confusions. A very, very confusing switch there on the opponent's end. Maybe they haven't used a regular Muck before and they're used to a Alolan Muck. Alolan Muck has a Dark typing, and Dark double resists Psychic. So, like, even though Alolan Muck is poison and dark, it has still single resists confusion as well as psychic damage, but regular Muck, poison Muck, takes super effective damage. from confusion. So I don't think the opponent may be confused on their own typings there. Gonna have to get off this Hydro Cannon before the opponent gets to one. And this is obviously going to be taking him out. And then he's got tons of energy here, and it's a Lucario in the back. And oh no! He hits a Sludge Wave. This is double resisted. Oh no! Oh, maybe he's used to having Earthquake there. I think it's fine. He should be okay. Unless this is a Shadow Ball, then bye-bye Swampert. But I think, yeah, it's just a Power Punch. So if you're the opponent on that side, just what? You're playing with your food, Mr. Mojo. Don't play with your food. Oh man, that was funny. But yeah, if you're the Lucario in that situation, you got to go for Shadow Ball. I've seen that before. It's just Lucario is very hard to play in all the leagues. He's you know, he's so squishy, and if you lead with Lucario and you get a good lead, and the person stays in, or they switch into something that you still can deal with, Lucario can get like. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, you know what I mean? Like, the more power punches you get on that thing, the more dangerous it is. Okay, so going into the next match here, this seems like a good lead, but I actually don't know. And going for Lunge is kind of risky. It's like the matchup versus Azumarill. It's like you can go for Lunge if you expect to shield, but if they don't shield, yeah. See, that Discharge would do a lot of damage there, so I think I'd probably go for Discharge. I'd probably just go straight Discharge, because you're going to have to shield these Surfs anyway. Actually, that doesn't do much damage at all. Okay, going to go for the Discharge. I think he meant to throw that at the Lapras, but this is okay too, because it's going to deal neutral damage, whereas the Lunge would be resisted, I think. Actually, I don't think that's right. No, it would be neutral? Super effective? I don't know. Somebody in the comments will tell me. I'm pretty sure Poison resists Bug, but I could be wrong on that. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong on that one, so... sorry about my typings getting confused. The bug ones always throw me off. Alright, so going to be able to go for these back-to-back Hydro Cannons here to definitely take out this Alolan Muck if they don't shield. I don't know why they shielded it. I would have just let that thing go down and came in with the Tangrowth. Alright, so Tangrowth poking his head in to say, hello, I am a Tangrowth. Let me farm you down. So he goes and farms down the Swampert. Going to come in with the Galvantula to go for this Lunge. Just barely able to get there. I don't know if this is winnable. Let's see. Still has the Gallade. Got to get out of there. Lapras is coming back in. That's a weird move. But see, this is fine. Don't shield this and then farm down. Oh god. Okay. Well, because you kind of need the shield, I think, unless this close combat KOs. Okay. Yeah. That's why I was. I don't know if this Power Whip. If this is a Power Whip, yeah. Oh, it doesn't KO. Oh no! Go for the close combat. No! Oh no! Oh no! That could have been a win. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Well, we all make mistakes, but yeah, Tangrowth OP. He coming in to sweep the whole back line. Yeah, I could have won that with the close combat, but no big deal. It's hard to make those decisions in the moment. I feel like sometimes when I watch these battles, especially my own battles, the ones that I don't show you guys, there's a lot of mistakes in there. So a lot of times I'm watching myself like make a mistake, and I'm like, what are you doing? No, don't do that. Oh man. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I gotta get it uploaded because it's like 9:30 and it's supposed to be out by 10, so I gotta produce it and all that stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and take it easy.